Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
And I'm Whitney Ward. Thank you for being here. We want to begin tonight with weather. The cold continues to dominate the forecast and we are quickly approaching Halloween.
Let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Lagoon back from vacation. Jeremy, just in time for the frigid weather, my friend.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. I came back and froze.
Good.
Pretty much.
Yeah, my toes are cold.
That's what you get for leaving, buddy.
Well, I'll do it again. Watch me. No, I'm kidding. I'm on a vacation. Anyway, to the forecast, let's do it. Right now we sit at 45 degrees. 45 degrees is about 5 degrees shy of kind of the seasonal norm for the day. Average high right now about 50 degrees, so we've been pretty shy of that the past few days. But get this, there is a bit of a warm up in the works, and you got to go all the way out to a storm sitting off the coast. It's going to kind of be this, which eventually pulls this in. So it's an overall weather pattern shift that brings a change in what we're seeing. A little bit of cloud cover right now, but emphasis on little for now. Those clouds move out and overnight we watch our temperatures plummet. Once again, we are back down in the 20s and likely the low 20s in many areas. 24 in Spokane, 25 in Coeur d'Alene, near 30 in Pullman and Moscow. So all in all, it is another chilly night. As we move into the day tomorrow, our temperatures are going to bump up a little. We get back near 50 across much of the inland northwest, and building cloud cover throughout the day keeps us a little bit milder once it comes time for trick-or-treating. So I do think we wind up a little bit warmer than we have been the past few evenings. Still kind of the mid and upper 30s as you head out the door to knock for candy, but all in all, it doesn't seem too bad. It is going to be dry and those temperatures aren't going to be quite as cold. So the moral of the story is bundle up when you head out to trick-or-treat. I know things look like they get a little bit cooler the next few days, but don't worry. By the weekend, we're talking temps back on the rise. Well, and rain.
All right, Jeremy, thank you. Now to North Idaho, Kootenai County residents will have a chance to vote on a new bond that prioritizes preserving open spaces in the county. As reported by our news partners at the Coeur d'Alene Press, recent surveys conducted by the group Connect Kootenai show that open space preservation is a top priority for people who live there. This comes as a recent study by several groups and the University of Idaho found that Kootenai County is the third fastest growing county in the state. And with that growth, more housing is being built on that open space, but county commissioners want the voters to decide this November what to do with that open space.
Back in Spokane, the Spokane Regional Health District celebrated the opening of a new location for its opioid treatment program. The building is on West 8th Avenue in Spokane. The aim is to expand treatment as more Spokane County residents experience addiction to opioids like heroin, fentanyl, and prescription drugs. The program provides personalized treatment through a combination of medication and therapy. The new location will help expand services and better serve the community. That facility is now up and running.
A house fire ended in tragedy overnight. A home in Millwood went up in flames, killing 2 young children inside.
2 more people were hurt, including a firefighter. KREM 2's Janelle Finch joining us now from the grieving neighborhood. Janelle?
Mark and Whitney, I just spoke to the aunt of the 2 boys who unfortunately died in the home behind me. She tells me how amazing her nephews were and how this loss is truly felt by the entire family. And not only just them are feeling this loss, but the entire neighborhood is grieving the loss of these 2 young lives. Like said, there was a house fire in this home behind me that unfortunately claimed those 2 lives. Spokane Valley fire investigators spent the day sifting through rubble outside a Millwood home. Just before 3 this morning, firefighters responded to East Dalton Avenue where a house was fully engulfed in flames. Spokane Valley Fire says 1 person was found trying to put out the fire with a garden hose. Despite all firefighting and life-saving efforts, 2 children died in the fire. Neighbor David Backus says it's been a difficult day, helping his son process the loss of 2 friends.
As a dad, my first thoughts were the safety of my kid and also empathy for my kid because, well, these are his friends and I knew that I was going to have to tell him and I didn't want to.
2 family dogs also died in the home. Firefighters on scene told KREM 2 the children's father was injured along with a Spokane Valley firefighter. Both have been released from the hospital at this time. Officials have deemed the house a total loss. The cause of the deadly fire is still under investigation. Identities of the children have not yet been released, but Spokane County Sheriff's Office says it is believed that they were 7 and 9. Live in Millwood, Janelle Finch, KREM 2 News.
All right, Janelle, thank you. Washington State Patrol is asking for witnesses to a deadly hit-and-run collision on Highway 395 near Lind.
Troopers think it happened at around 3:30 this morning. A 31-year-old man from Lakewood was hit and killed by a vehicle driving southbound. WSP closed Highway 395 south of Ritzville for several hours.
So the road has since reopened. Troopers are now asking anyone with information about this collision to please call the Washington State Patrol.